Very good morning, friends. Warm welcome to our SFM Grand Revision Day 4. So today we are going to start an interesting area called Forex. Today we are going to start an interesting area called Forex, or we are going to start another international finance. Forex or international finance. I know you are ready. I am also ready. Let us start the session. So, Forex or international finance. First of all, my dear friends, we will have a background idea because some friends maybe forgot about this. That's what I want. You have to revise the topic. So, some technical term understanding is very necessary for this chapter. If you doesn't know the technical meaning understanding, then for approach, this area will be different. So in this revision session also, we are highlighting that area. In this revision session also, we are highlighting that area. We are going to approach those technical aspects. We are going to approach those technical approach. I know you are ready. I am also ready. Let us start. So, first of all, as you all familiar, this forex or international trade, whenever we discuss, we are all very familiar with the exchange rate. We are all familiar with the exchange rate. What is exchange rate? Exchange rate is the rate at which one currency is exchanged for another currency. One currency is exchanged for another currency. See, our common used everywhere, newspaper or TV, wherever it is, common used currency. We are very familiar with rupees per US dollar. We are very familiar. Rupees per US dollar. Let's say the rate is 72 paper note is coming, let us say, rupees per dollar. The exchange rate for $1 is what? 72. So let us discuss what is the meaning of this currency rate. So this forex, as I told you last class itself, we are going to discuss the entire base concept of forex. If you understand the base concept of forex, you can able to do any problem of forex. So rupees per dollar 72. So let us see what is the meaning of this. The meaning is that this meaning of this that $1 equal to 72 rupees. $1 equal to 72. That means for $1 you will get 72 rupees. Generally, this caught we call here this one. This is expressed for $1. Generally, the foreign currency only expressed it here. So here we can call this as caught as direct caught for dollar in India. This denominator currency is called what? Dollar, which is belongs to US. Belongs to US. So numerator currency is what? Rupee, which is India. India is a foreign currency. Foreign, as far as US is concerned, India is a foreign country. So they want to know what is the code for one amount of foreign currency. One amount of foreign currency. So we can say it is a direct code for dollar in India. This can be also written as indirect code for rupee in US. Indirect code for rupee in US. Let's say another way, rupee per, let's say pound. Rupees per pound, let's say 105. Rupees per pound, let's say 105. We call here, you have to write direct code. You have to write the denominator currency. You have to write denominator currency. What is denominator currency? Pound. In where? Numerator country. That is India. So format I am telling very simple. Direct code for this denominator currency will come. Numerator country will come. That is the only point. Now what will come indirect cost? Indirect cost for rupees in this pound belongs to which country? Pound belongs to Great Britain. Pound belongs to Great Britain. Let's say another example. Here, dollar is numerator, yen is denominator. Dollar is numerator, yen is denominator. So we can say direct cost for yen in yen. Indirect cost for dollar in China. Yen is the currency of which country? Yen is the currency of which country? China. So, my dear friends, you should have a basic idea of currency rate of all the country. You should have a basic idea of currency rate of all the country. Today morning, I have shared one material that is not forex material. That is the material belongs to MCQ area because we have MCQ problems. So that is the material belongs to MCQ. See, this is the currency rate of different countries. I just given small example. Like that, you should have an idea about currency of different country, how the symbol and all. In Australia, the currency is what? Australian dollar. Generally, that is expressed as AUD or A dollar. That you should be able to know which country, how it is come. This is general knowledge you should know. This and all will not be come in the question, what we call study material. They will not teach you that much. You should have a basic idea about currency of each country. So we were discussing direct court and all. So now is 72 rupees. See, if you go for bank, so direct court, indirect court discussion is over. So now if you go for bank, my dear friends, if you go for bank may not give you exactly the 72. Bank will not be give you exactly 72 rupees because they will take some charge. So let's say they will be giving 17 points. They will be giving only what? 70.5. Similarly, if you want to buy dollar from bank, if you want to buy dollar from bank, they will add charges to that. Let's say they will charge 70. If you are if you are selling, they will give what 75. If you are buying, they will give you what 73. This call it as two-way code. This call it as what? Two-way code. The currency will be classified into two-way. One is the buying rate and another one is what? Selling rate. So this rate we can call it as bid rate. This call rate we can call it as ask rate or sometimes called offer rate. The rate at which, so this is what is the rate at which bank buy the currency or rate at which the bank sell the currency. So here we are selling. So the bank is buying. So the rate at which bank buy the currency. Bank buy the currency we call bid rate. The rate at which bank means that forex dealer. Bank means forex dealer. The rate at which bank sell the currency. Generally, we discuss on the perspective of banker. Generally, we discuss on the perspective of banker. So bank sells the. So there will be two rate. This is what is called rate. Bid rate, ask rate. Bid rate, ask rate. This ask rate also called a name called offer rate. This ask rate also called a rate called offer rate. So we have bid rate, have offer rate. This is what is called way code. What is called two-way code. So this difference between these. You have 70.5, you have 73. Difference between these, we call it as spread. This difference between these two, we call it as what? Spread. So 2.5 is the spread in this question. 2.5 is the spread in this question. The difference between these two, is going to discuss only what? Front rate. So we were discussing the rate at which bank buy the currency is called bid rate. The rate at which bank sells the currency is called ask rate. The difference between these is called what? Front rate. The difference between these two is called what? Bid rate. So now we will go further. So we were discussing from the point we were discussing what is mean by exchange rate, what is mean by direct cost and indirect cost, what is mean by bid and ask rate. We will discuss what is mean by front. Now we are going to discuss a concept called spot rate and forward rate. The last class I know we have discussed forward. So spot rate and forward rate. See, what is the meaning of spot rate and forward rate? If you want to buy a foreign currency or if you want to sell a foreign currency, what is the rate today? What is the rate today? That is what is called spot rate. The rate today is called spot rate. Let's say 72.5 bar 60. This is very important. You should understand. 72 by 0.5 bar 60. What is this rate? This means this meaning is in this code there is both bid and ask is. In this code there is both bid and ask. Sir, I will tell you what is the bid and ask. Bid is 72.5. Bid is 72.5, ask is 60. No, it is not like that. This number is decimal number. That is 72.5 is your bid. 72.6 is your ask. 72.5 is your bid. 72.6 is your ask. So you go to your spot rate. So this is your spot rate, your bid rate. Now, forward rate. What is the forward rate? The rate rate at which your currency will sell in a future rate. Can be 2-month forward, 3-month forward, anything. Forward contract only, that is currency forward. 2-month forward or a 3-month forward. Let's say that's at 73.5, 70.15. So this is spot rate means the rate at which selling today. This is what rate at selling in a future rate. This can be 2-month, this can be 3-month, this can be even 6-month also. This can be even 6-month also. So hope you are here. Hope you are here. Now we're gonna discuss appreciation. We're gonna discuss appreciation or depreciation of a currency. We're gonna discuss appreciation or depreciation of a currency. See, your spot rate is 60. The 60 you should understand very well. That is rupees per dollar. The amount is rupees 60 per dollar. Rupees 60 per dollar. Your forward rate rupees to dollar. Rupees 65 per dollar. Here we call, this is already we have learned it, direct cost for dollar in India. So that is dollar is a direct cost for dollar in India. So we are discussing appreciation or depreciation. We are discussing appreciation or depreciation of the currency. Sir, how to find out appreciation or depreciation of the currency? This appreciation or depreciation. First we can do appreciation or depreciation of dollar. Both the currency you can. They will express from per unit what is the fluctuation. Per unit what is the for dollar. So look, my dears, this is your dollar rate. Your dollar only direct code. You can do with a small thing. Appreciation your forward rate minus spot rate divided by your spot rate into 100. your forward rate minus spot rate divided by spot rate into 100. What is your forward rate? 65. What is your spot rate? 60. Divided by your spot rate, 60 into 100. The percentage will be 5 by 60. What will be the answer? Whatever may be the answer, 5 by 60. You will get your appreciation or depreciation. What will be the number? If you want, we can make the number also. 5 by 60 into 100. That will be 8.333%. So you will get your appreciation or depreciation of dollar. Suppose they were asking appreciation of P. If they were asking appreciation or depreciation of P, this you can do. This you can do too. Everyone listen. See here, dollar only direct code. P is a indirect code for rupee. So rupee is a indirect code. This you can do. Step number one. Step number one. This indirect code convert into direct code. Indirect code convert into direct code. 1 second, I'll just have small this thing. I will just have face wash and come. You just tick it off. Yes, my dear. How to approach? See, here, two-way we can complete. Two-way we can complete. Here, direct code perspective only we applied the formula. Here, direct code perspective only we applied the formula. So, step number one, you have to convert this indirect code into direct code. That means if rupee to dollar, that dollar is a direct code, we have to do what? Dollar per rupee. So I will tell you two approach how to find out appreciation or depreciation. I will tell you two approach how to find out appreciation or depreciation. So dollar to rupee. So my dear friends, you have your dollar to rupee. You have your dollar to rupee. So now what we gonna approach? Everyone listen. Now what we gonna approach? You have your dollar to rupee. Now what we gonna approach? Listen. Now we have to convert it. This rupees to dollar. Rupees to dollar 60. This into dollar to rupee. Everyone know very well. Since this is a revision class, all of you might have been learned. If you have to rupees to dollar, this everyone know already. Anyway, I will tell you. If you want rupees to dollar, if you want dollar to rupee, how to convert? 1 divided by P per dollar. This is the formula. I believe all of you know already. 1 divided by rupees per dollar we have to. So how we have to approach, my dears? 1 divided by 60. You will get the answer what? 1 divided by 60. You will get the answer as point 167. Now next one, you have dollar to 1 divided by 65. 1 divided by 65. How it will be? 1 divided by 65, which will be 0.015,384. Sir, why do like this? Because we do like this because we want to know appreciation or depreciation of rupee. Here the expression is on the perspective of dollar. That is here direct quote is dollar only. So if you want to do rupee, this is the rupee one rate. This is the one rate of rupee against dollar. It's also the same one unit. So you have to do it. So now you can approach this formula. Now you can approach this formula. Forward rate minus spot rate divided by spot rate. So what is your forward rate? This is your forward rate. This is your spot. This is your forward. So how to approach? 0.015384 minus 0.0167 by 0.0167 into 100. See here you have positive. Positive we call appreciation. Here we have positive. Positive we call appreciation. Here we have positive. Positive we call appreciation. So here let us see what will be the number. Here 0.1555. So 0.155 minus 0.66 divided by 0.666 into 100. You will get 7.610. You will get 7.6 again. You can call appreciation. Some friends got 7.74. That too also will be correct. Your friend Sudarshan already given the answer 7.74. That may be the correct. Since I taken Excel, I have taken the full digit. Since I used the Excel, I used the full digit. That is why for me the answer will be different. Not a worry. All your answer will be correct. So here you have negative. So if it is a negative, call it as depreciation. If it is a negative, we call it as a depreciation. So if it is a negative, we call it as a depreciation. Now, my dear friends, I will tell you a shortcut. Now, my dear friends, I will tell you a shortcut. See, we got now 7.610. The same answer you will get in 1 minute, not 1 minute, 1 second. No need of doing nothing. That means this is the formula for direct. I am giving you now a shortcut formula. I am giving you now a shortcut formula. That is a formula for indirect code. Formula for indirect code, which is called just spot rate minus forward rate divided by forward rate into 100. Just a reversal, you will get the same answer. Spot rate minus forward rate. Same rate you can write. You can write the rate, same rate. Your spot rate is what? 60. The spot rate is what? 60. Forward rate 65 divided by, you can do up 5 divided by 65 into 100. See, you are getting the same number. You are getting the same number. You are getting the minus only. Same 7.6. See, same 7.69 you are getting the number. See, look here. Here, since I have given plus 5, actually it will come minus 5 only. You give the minus 5, oh, different. So this is the shortcut. So we were discussing you how to approach the shortcut also, because you will be very clear of both the point. So now you have understood exchange rate, direct quote, indirect quote, bid and ask, right? Spot rate, forward rate, depreciation or depreciation. Next, another area relevant for your exam, which is very important for doing problem also. Swap point. Very important for problem also, called a swap point. Sir, what is mean by swap point? What is mean by swap point? The swap point, you are ready. I am also ready. Let us start the swap point. So we will discuss what is mean by swap point. Let us discuss what is mean by swap point. See, let us discuss what is your spot rate. They will be giving your spot rate. They will be mentioned as 65.8 bar 6 point, and the question will be 2 month 10 bar 20. This only will be mentioned in the question. Spot rate will be mentioned. This is what called 2 month forward rate. This is what is called 2 month forward rate. They tell only a number called 10 bar 20. They'll be tell like that what? 10 bar 20. So this 10 bar 20 is called swap. This 10 bar 20 only called what? Swap point. So we should know how to find out. We should know how to find out forward rate from this rate. We should know how to find out forward rate from this rate. I know you are ready. I am also ready. First, we want to know this 10 on 20 is a appreciation or a depreciation. Sir, how to understand it is an appreciation or a depreciation? How to understand is appreciation or depreciation? Your 10 become 20, it's increasing. Your 10 become 20, it's increasing. That means it is an appreciation only. Your 10 become 20, it is increasing. That means it is appreciation. That is, we call ascending or descending. We call ascending or descending. If it is increasing, we call ascending. If it is decreasing, we call descending. So here, 10 and 20, it is. If 10 and 20 it is increasing, called ascending order, we have to add. We have to add. This 10 and 20, the swap point will be your decimal point. Swap point is only what? Your decimal point only. So now how we will approach money? This is decimal point only. 10 and 20, 65.8. Since this is ascending order, we have to add. Since this is ascending order, we have to add. So what we have to do? You have 65 point. You have 10 is here. You have 80. So you have to reduce this. You have to add because it's ascending order. You have to add 65.90 will come. Here you have 66.2. You have 20.4 will come. Now you have to. Now you have to. So we were discussing how to find out forward rate from spot rate. We were discussing how to find out forward rate from spot rate. So you can able to go with it. Now going further, let's say another one rate I will tell you. 8 bar 5. Now another rate I will tell you 8 bar 5. Now tell my dear, it is ascending or descending? 8 5. It is reducing, descending order. We call descending order. So if it is a descending order, we have to reduce. They told you already the swap points are decimal point. So here only one decimal, one number. That means only one decimal. The forward rate will be your 65. 80 you have to reduce 8. 80 if you reduce 8, swap point become 72. 66.2 you have to reduce 5. 6.15 per forward rate. Per forward rate. So hope all of you are clear. So you can just go through this currency very fast. You can just go through this currency very fast. So I will change this slide. I will share you this material. Yesterday I was very busy. I couldn't be able to share the material. So I will share you the material, don't worry. So you can just read this currency first, then read this point. These are all the points we have discussed so far. These are all the points we have discussed so far. This American cottage currency in terms of US dollar. Other than that, called European. So first you read this, then we'll go for other area. Come on fast. Yes. Hope all of you read. Now one small point we will discuss. One small point, as already all of you know, your cross rate. For that, already one law we have already one law we have. What is the law we have? If you want A by B, if you want A by B, 1 divided by B by A. If you want, here look here, we want dollar to rupee. This dollar to rupee, how we go? 1 divided by rupees to dollar. So this is the math formula. If you want A by B currency, can you hear me, my dears? Can you hear me? If you have, if you want A by B currency, you can go 1 by B by A. This is now we have already discussed. We can go for 1 by B by A. Now we will go with what? Cross rate. Sir, what is the meaning of cross rate? See, my dear friends, you require exchange rate between A and B. You require exchange rate between A and B, but the question they won't be given A by A and B. So how to get? This is also very relevant for your question solution. This is also very relevant for your question solution. So how to approach this? A by B is nothing but in the question there may be A, B currency rate and there may be given B currency rate. So since this is a revision class, I don't want to go in depth to any example. I'm giving directly to the. So A by B currency rate you should know. So this is A by C currency rate also given. C by B given. So how to do? A to any foreign currency out. Yes, sir. A to C is available. So take A. Then you have C to B available. Now look here. Cross multiplication. This will cross this. Your net effect will be what? A by B. That means if you want A by B currency, if you want A by B currency, you can go for A to C, C to B. This need not be C. This can go different way. I will tell you. I will tell everything very fast. A by B, you can also call it as A to C, C to D. Then it can be C, D to B. Then it can be D to B. Look here, can cross multiply. So it can go anywhere. The only point is what? This item should be starting, this should be the end. Then you can able to cross multiply at any. You can able to cross multiply at. So you got it. Now you want to know cross rate for bid and ask. Cross rate for bid and ask. This is what is called cross rate. Okay. Now let us go for bid and ask. If you want A by B, that is A currency bid if you want. If you want A currency bid, you want to do A by C bid. Similarly, C by same way. If you want A by B ask, if you want A by B ask, you have to go for A by B ask into C by B. This is what very basic concept. This is what very basic concept. Once you go through this very well, we will go. How and all they will test you in cross multiplication. How and all they will go for cross multiplication. So this process we call cross multiplication. This process we call cross multiplication. So let us discuss how and all they will test you cross multiplication. How and all they will test you cross multiplication. Just have a look, my dears. Yes. Now we are going to discuss different way of approach. You want A by B. In the question, A by C, and they have given B by C. They have given A by C and B by C. What is our normal formula we have learned here? If you want A by B, if you want A by B, A by C. If you want A by B, you want what? A by C into C by B only this. But in the question, A by C there, direct what is C by B they are not given. They are given B by C. We can call this as indirect. We want C by B. We want C by B. But the question B by C only there. That is indirect code. So how to solve this scenario? How to solve this scenario? Hope all of you understand. The first scenario which I have told you what? Very basic. The first scenario I was telling you what? Very basic. Everything is properly given. Now this is the second scenario. You want A by C and C by B, but C by B is not there. B by C only will be. Then the formula will be, all of you already learned. A by B will be A by C into. If you want this, the first morning we have learned one concept. Dollar case, 1 divided by. If you want dollar to rupee, 1 divided by we have rupee. So how you will get it? You will go for 1 divided by B by C. 1 divided by B by C. So this will be the formula. If you want A by B, then another formula for this. So this is what called, if it is given, difficult, is given what? Direct code. A by C into 1 by B by C. Now let us see how this will become for bid and ask control. One, A by B bid. See here, the basic question A by B bid. Normal A by C bid. C by B bid we have taken. But in your regular class, you have already learned it. Your regular class, if it is an indirect code, yes, some friends already given in the script, the question, the answer. Some friends already given the answer in the chat box. If A by B bit is there, you have to write what? A by into 1 divided. This will become bit. B by C out what? B by C out given what? Ask. Similarly, A by B ask one. A by C are proper. We have to take ask. But here B by C we have to take one bit. So this concept is very important for forex standard solving problem. If you want, you can copy it fast. Come on, we will go for the problem then. Overview of problem. So hope all of you are clear how to approach. Alan sir, very good, very good. So now how we will approach, my dears? Now, see, let me go to that. One second. See, see, this area, we just go with one small thing. For your better understanding, some basic problem we will just approach very fast. For your better understanding, once. Or else we will. Okay, so since I am not shared the material, what we will do now? We will study material is directly only 10 or 15 question only there. What all the concept we discuss, same thing are discussing there only. So let us follow your ICMA study material. So you don't want to worry about the material issue. We'll follow the ICMA study material. So you don't want to worry about the, so that we can move fast also. So since this is a revision class, I will tell you how to approach each question. We don't have much time to discuss each everything in detail because already you have learned in your regular class in detail. This is the base I want to revise for the day. That base already we have revised. The base of every concept we have discussed. So now how this application will come for your project, we will learn. How this application will come for your project, we will learn very fast. So it will take 2 minutes to generate. So by the time, if you want, you can read this theory point and this is a cross multiplication we have written now. Not a theory. For time. See what all the points we have discussed here, that is enough for to solve much. Now there are a lot of area, arbitrage, hedging. So it will take minutes to generate. 1 second we'll start. By the time we will do 2-3 basic problem. Okay. By the time we will do 2-3 basic problem, cross multiplication problem we will. So these are all not your study material problem. I am just taking for the understanding the class. Okay. So these are all not required, but if your understanding is relevant for you for these all concepts. So we will go with question number 7. We go with question number 7. So these are all basic question. You can take a photo also. This will be available in your YouTube also. So as I told in the first class itself, Forex, we are discussing the entire strategy and concept only. Forex, each problem will take 20 to 30 minutes. So practically doing each problem in the revision class not possible for Forex. We can discuss only the concept. But anyway, the base fundamental, we will go with some problem. So question number 7. From this base, what role you have learned in your regular, you can able to approach, so that you can able to approach with your full confidence. So let us go with one cross multiplication, which is very relevant for your exam. Consider the following thought. Consider the following thought. Spot rate, euro and pound is given. So we know everything technically. This is the bid rate, this is the ask rate. Then pound and New Zealand also given. 0.27, 0.2. First they are asking Calculate percentage of spreading euro and pound. The euro and pound. We know what is mean by spreading. What is mean by spreading? So let us see. We will go step by step. So we have euro. We have euro. I will go very slow. Don't worry, my dear. Euro and pound. Euro and pound. We have one rate. What is the rate? 1.6543 bar 1.6556 1.6543 bar 1.6557. So you go to one rate. You go to one rate, euro, and this is a one rate. Now next one rate, they were asking percentage spread. What is the meaning of spread? We have learned the spread means difference between bid rate and ask rate. Difference between bid rate and ask rate. So what is the difference between bid rate and ask rate, my dears? What is the difference between? Natarajan sir already given. So 1.6557 minus 1.6543. 1.6557 minus 1.6543. You will get 0.0014. See, my dear friends, they were asking not only spread, percentage of spread. What is this percentage of spread? See, your online exam, the number of forex questions will be very less because typing issue. Because typing issue, the number of questions will be less. So what will be the percentage of spread? The percentage of spread will be 0.4 divided by 0.0014 divided by 1.543 into the difference we got it. You have to divide by 100. So this number you have to divide by 1.6543 into 100. This will be 0.0846. 0.0846%. Already lot of friends given in the chat box. Hope all of you are clear. Hope all of you are clear. So now, how we will go for the next currency? Next, they were asking, calculate the spreading pound and New Zealand. So pound and New Zealand is this same way we have to. Same way we have to. I know you are ready. I am also ready. Next is pound to dollar. Pound to New Zealand dollar. What is the rate, my dears? The rate is 0.78 bar 0.28. What is the spread? Spread is 28 minus, not 28, 0.28 minus 0.2786. Here also the same number I get. 0.014. So the percentage of spread will 0.04 divided by 0.27 divided by 0.278600. You have to divide with your spot rate. So what will be the amount? 0.0, 0.50, 0.502%. So hope all of you are ready. This is not the main question of this area. In this question, this is not the main. Next only the main. In this question, this is not the main. Next only the main area. So what is the next main area question? Yes, my dears. The next my area question is, what is a possible rate? Cross rate. They are asking cross rate. We have discussed the math formula for cross rate. So what is the cross rate? Euro and New Zealand. Euro and New Zealand. So we want to do for euro and dollar. So our math formula, yeah, baby, equal to, yeah. So euro has to come top. So euro with any country is available. Yes, euro with pound is available. Yeah, baby, into B. So what is your denominator has to come? Numerator is the next level. So A by B into B. So what is the B? The pound divided by C. That should be your order. Now you want to get both bid and us. It's a direct code. There is no indirect code involved. Very, very easy. This is a direct code. No indirect code involved. Very, very easy. So euro to New Zealand bid will be euro to New Zealand bid will be euro to pound bid into to pound to New Zealand. Euro to New Zealand bid to euro to pound bid into pound to New Zealand bid. So how to approach euro to pound? Euro to pound bid is 1.65 for into pound to New Zealand bid. Pound to New Zealand bid is 0.278. So what will be the answer, my dears? 1.6543 into 1.6543 into 0.278. 0.2786. You'll get the answer. 0.409 or 8. 0.409 or 8. Now what is the next step? Euro to New Zealand dollar ask. I don't want to rate the formula again. Here you have to multiply with. So what is your ask, my dears? 1.6557. 1.6557 into. Lot of friends are started with cancer. 65.57 into 0.8. So 1.6557. 1.6557 into 0.28, which will be 0.4636. 0.463. So you can write it as euro to new dollar 0.4609 bar. 0.4609 bar. 0.4636. So what will be the percentage of the difference? What is the difference? 0.4636 minus 0.4609 has to divide with 0.469 into 100. That will be 0.588. 0.586%. So hope all of you are clear. Now you have to find out. Right. So this is so everything we have discussed. You have to practice only. The revision session we can give you a revision only. Problem and all we cannot do detail. Okay, because each problem will take lot of time. If I do very fast, your confidence will reduce. You have to do step by step very slowly only. So then only you will get a very easy. So you have understood the concept. Accordingly, you can able to approach. Now, hope you are copied. What you can do, my dears, now. This is another question. They were asking. I'm just giving a practice. Let's see how many. See, direct quote. They are asking direct quote for French franc. French franc means FRF. Hope all of you are go to. So French franc means FRF in India. In India, direct quote they want for FRF. So I told you already, the foreign currency has to come denominator. So the formula will come. This will be the formula. That is, then only it will be direct quote for FRF in India. You have learned it. So rupees to FRF. You have to find out both bid and ask. Rupees to FRF. You have to find out both bid and ask. I will give you time. Too fast. Let's see how many of you able. Only cross rate. Three are there. So rupees dollar is a lot of. I am also ready. Let's start. So first we have to go with math formula. First we have to go with math formula. So rupees to any country available? Yes. Rupees US dollar is available. US dollar is. Now US dollar to any country available? Yes. US dollar to AUD available. Now here comes the question. You got AUD as a now you want AUD as a numerator, but it is also in denominator. That means indirect quote. So what we have to do? 1 divided by what you said earlier. 1 divided by AUD. Now we have to multiply with GBP by. Generally, we require the formula like already Bhalu and all given the answer. Yeah, generally, we have to approach the answer called rupees to USD, USD to GBP, then AUD to then GBP to FAR. This is the normal formula. So you can go with cross multiplication. Finally, you will get rupees and FR. But here, what happened in this question? What happened? They are not given A. They have given. This is only we have learned that indirect code. This is only we have learned that indirect code. So how to approach? We have to go for money. How to go now? How bit will be required? So we have to go with bit, bit. Since the indirect code we have to opposite. That is, we have to go with, here we have to go with, here we have to go with bit. So what is rupees to AUD bit? Rupees to US dollar bit is 44.4. USD to AUD 80.1 divided by T to us 0.41 into GBP to FRF 0.9, then this will be the number for piece FRF bit. Piece to FRF bit. The answer will be 191.8. 194. Now we have to do next one. Rupees FRF ask. So just a reversal. One ask how to come. I will correct here itself, so that we can save time. One ask, this will be asked. This will be asked. This is an indirect code. Indirect code we have to go with what? Bit rate. Indirect code we have to go with what? Bit rate. Here also will come what? Ask. Here also will come what? Ask rate. So rupees to FRF ask rate. Now how it will be? 44.08. 44.08. 0.4170. Here you have that. So 1 divided by 0.4119 into. Finally, 0.9. What is the answer, my dear? What is the answer? The answer will be 190. The answer will be what? 193.9. So you can write your answer. Please for 191.84 bar, 193. This 191.84 bar, 193.29 will get answer. How interesting, my dears. So hope all of you are clear. Hope all of you are clear. Can able to understand. See now, small question itself we have taken around 3 minutes. The concept is simple. But this forex, if you start doing the problem, the time will be take more. We have discussed all the concept of base fundamental. Now with this, you have to practice the sum. With this, you have to practice the sum, my dears. Hope you are clear. See, I have given today morning MCQ released by ICA for the last attempt. These are all the different problems which will help you to find out. Given 2 mark compulsory question. So we have given more mark question for you to practice. This is the more MCQ question mark. I have given answers also for your benefit. I have given answers also for your benefit, so that you can able to practice this all. I have given answers also for benefit, so that you can able to practice this also very easily. I have given the whole problem coming from all the chapters. The whole problem coming from most of the area we have discussed. We have discussed today. Here, 90-day interest rate, spot rate, forward rate, interest parity. You have to go for what? Interest parity theory. So here they are asking payback period. Here they are asking payback period. They're asking with time. So we have around 60 questions we have shared. We have shared around 60 questions. So answers also given. So you can able to practice. Now this is your ICMA material. So for doing the problem, all the conceptual understanding we are going to discuss here. One second. Since I have not shared the material, we go with your ICMA material. One second. Yes, my dears. Yes, my dears. So what happened? Second. I'm just opening your material. See, this is your ICMA material. They have given only 15 questions for forex. Your study material there are only 15 questions. We have discussed a lot of area, but in your study material is having only 15 questions. So I will tell you each one. So before that, I will tell one more concept. So hope all of you. Now, spot rate and forward rate is expressed by some theory. So these theories also I will tell you for a revision purpose, so that you can able to approach it fast. See, your forward rate, your spot rate is 1 plus home currency. So we are discussing first rate. It's very important for 1 mark and essay question. All of you know, but still I am repeating. This concept is called interest parity theory. This concept is called what? Interest parity theory. This concept is called interest parity theory. What is interest parity theory? Your forward rate equal to spot rate into 1 plus home currency interest rate divided by 1 plus foreign currency interest. We will discuss the illustration also. This theory tells that other thing remains same. This theory telling that this tells the relationship between spot rate and forward rate. This theory tells the relationship between spot rate and forward rate. This theory tells the between spot rate and forward rate. Other thing remains same. Your forward rate will, that is your theoretical forward rate will be your spot rate into 1 plus home currency interest rate divided by 1 plus foreign currency interest rate. So let us discuss what is this concept all about. So let's say your spot rate is dollar is 60 rupees. This numerator is called home currency, denominator is called foreign currency for the purpose of this formula alone. For the purpose of this formula alone. So spot rate is 60. Your interest rate in India is 8%. Interest rate in US is 10%. Interest rate in India is 8%. Interest rate in US is what? 10%. We are going to approach this concept now, my dear. We are discussing what is the forward rate after 1 year. What is the forward rate after 1 year? I know you are ready. I am also ready. What is the forward rate after 1 year? What is the forward rate after 1 year? So how to approach, my dears? Your forward rate, spot rate, home currency, your numerator is home, is 1.08. 1 plus home currency. So 1 plus 0.08. 1 plus 0.0 become 1.08. 1 plus foreign currency, you have 10%. Will be 1. So your forward rate will be relevant for solving essay model problem. They will not be given the forward rate. You have to approach the formulas. So what will be the answer? 60 into 1.08 divided by 1.1, which will be 58.9. 58.9. So this will be your forward rate. Suppose if your US rate is 5%, your US rate is 5%, the answer what happens? If it is 5%, this answer will change. The country currency will appreciate. Look here, become 61.7. So the case to case will change according to the rate. Now we will discuss forward rate after 1 year. Forward rate after 1 year. This you can find out what is the forward rate after 6 months also. So how to do 6 months? 6 months. This interest rate for an annual, you have to convert into 6 by 12. It will come 1.4. Here will come 1.25. That is, you have 2.5 only will come if it is a 5. So 6 months now, you have to convert the interest rate. 8 will come 0.5. So accordingly, it will change. So what will be the forward rate? 60 into 1.04 divided by 1.025. It will be 60 point. This is very relevant for finding this point. This is also we call theoretical forward rate. There is an arbitrage course of action. Theoretical forward rate, undervalue, overvalue. What is the course of action? There are very, very interesting area in this area. That note, this is the base concept. This is the base concept. So your forward rate will come what? 60.87. Your forward rate will become what? 60.87. Now what we have to approach, my dears? This is what is called interest parity. This is what is called interest parity. Your syllabus, you have another relevant is what? Purchasing power parity. What is this purchasing power parity theory? Interest will not be there, which is called purchasing power. So how this will be find out? Theoretical forward rate, everything same. Here, have taken so far interest rate for parity. Here interest rate will inflation will be taken. What will be taken? Inflation. So if you are going with other thing remains same. Other thing there is no changes. Assumption is there. Other thing no changes. You are forwarded. So purchasing power parity theory. Find out your forward rate. Purchasing power parity theory. Find out your forward rate on what approach? On inflation basis. On inflation basis. Whereas interest rate parity theory based upon what? Based upon what? Interest rate. So this you should find out. The method of finding the number, same way. The same way how we did, the same way only we approach. But the method is different. Instead of interest rate, we will take what? Inflation. Formula application everything. So we discuss interest rate parity. We discuss purchasing power parity theory. Now another one is called Fisher's effect. Another one it is very relevant. Fisher's effect. It's about inflation. That is 1 plus your nominal or money nominal discount rate. 1 plus your nominal discount rate equal to 1 plus your real rate into inflation. That is, you are finding out inflation adjusted rate. What we are finding out? Inflation adjusted. So nominal means inflation adjusted. Inflation adjusted rate will be what is your real rate? 1 plus inflation. This is very relevant for you to solve the problem. So Fisher's effect tells about how this affect the inflation. So real means without inflation. Nominal means with inflation. So with the inflation is nothing but what is without inflation into inflation rate. What is without inflation into the inflation rate. With this, you can able to solve the problem, my dear. If you go with any question, see this question they were doing. This question they are doing the same method only. Most. Then they were discussing hedging. That is, these are all the same thing. If you go for here, they have given the spot rate, forward rate. 2 months spot rate, 2 months. They are really how many. So we have to practice. So Forex is a very detailed area. In the regular class, we take around 30 hours. The regular class, we take around 30 hours. So that we cannot cover in a 3 hours. That we cannot cover in a 3 hours. So in the revision session, what is our objective is? What is objective is to go through the entire base. To go through the entire base. From the base, you have to practice now. We have discussed now over the base. Now you have to practice because practically doing problem that cannot able to do in detail in your revision. Now, this is how we have to approach. So now, these are all very easy. If you want for your confidence purpose, this 3-time coming question, if you want for your confidence purpose, we will do now. But if for doing this itself will take 20 minutes. That is the problem of Forex. We cannot do very fast. If I do very fast, your confidence will go down. Whenever we do problem, we have to recall the concept accordingly. We have to stop. So we will finish it off in 2 minutes. Very easy only. But if you do proper way, it will take more time. I will tell you how to approach. For your confidence boost, we will do this. For your confidence boost, we will do this. So they have given 2 ways. So listen the right. The expression is given is rupees to dollar. The expression is here rupees to US dollar. The expression is given here rupees to US dollar. So since the expression is given to dollar, they have given both the rate. Spot rate also given, forward rate also given. Your spot rate is 46. Here you have 46 point. Here you have 2 months forward. How the rate will be? Now you 47. You will have your 47.5. Now they were asking how many US dollars should a firm to get 25 lakh after 2 months. After 2. Since it is after 2 months, the relevant rate is forward rate. The relevant rate is what? Forward rate. So you want to know how many US dollars for rupees, how many lakh? 25 lakh. You want to know how many dollar for 25 lakh. That means US dollar you are buying. We have discussed the two rates. Here there are two rates. So in the morning we have discussed what we have discussed. That is what I told. The whole conceptual discussion is made for understanding this point. See, the rate at which bank buy the currency bid rate, the rate at which bank sells the currency is called ask rate. If bank is buys, we are getting it. So the rate we have to go for it. So now how we have to approach now? So what I will do, my dear friends, now, 1 second. So for this, before doing, I will do the second part of this. What is second part? I'll do second part, then I will come to the first part. Second part, how many rupee to pay on trade? 2 lakh in the spot market. You want 2 lakh, 2 lakh in spot market. You want 2 lakh in spot market. So I will discuss first part. You want 2 lakh when spot. Dollar 2 lakh if you want to buy. If you are buying, bank is selling. If you are buying, bank is selling. The rate at which bank sells is called what? Tell my ideas in the chat box. The rate at which bank sells is called. The rate at which bank sells is called ask rate. The rate at which bank sells is called ask rate or offer rate. So what we have to do? 1 lakh, your dollar expressed in denominator. So it is given very well. 2 lakh you want. What is the ask rate? 46.5. So 2 lakh into 46.25. You get the number as 92 lakh 50,000. You get the number as 92 lakh 50,000 Indians. Now here we go for A part. Here we will go for A part. So how to approach A part? You want is 25. Here dollar when you discuss, dollar is denominator, it was direct quote. Now they were asking for rupees. Rupee here it is what? Direct. Rupees here it is what? Indirect quote. So you want to get rupee direct quote, but it is not there. You have indirect quote. So if indirect quote is there, what you have to do? You have to go just. You want to buy rupee. If you want to buy rupee, bank is selling. So the corresponding right you offer is dollar to rupee. Rupee what you want? Dollar to rupee rate only you want. Here you taken what? Rupee to dollar rate. Because dollar only here your rupee is expressed. You want dollar to rupee. Rupee you are buying. Bank is selling. The rate at which bank sells is called what? Ask rate. So the relevant cost you want is dollar to rupee ask. Dollar to rupee ask. But in this question, dollar to rupee ask not there. It's to dollar only. So we have learned one concept called if you want to dollar to rupee ask, 1 divided by, we have to go with what? 1 divided by rupees to dollar bid into our amount. So rupees to dollar bid is what? So you have to go for forward rate. Very good. Bid is 47. So you have to go with 1 by 47 into 25 lakh. This one is common. One is common. You can also written as 25 lakh by 40. You can also go by what? 25 lakh divided by 47. You will get an amount called $53 $191. $53 $191. $53 $191. See here, your answer is your study material. There is a problem that they doesn't tell anything. They doesn't tell anything. Here we discuss and we find out what is required. That is the problem with your study material. So, my dear friends, the first two parts of the question is taken 10 weeks. So, practically, this is not relevant for, not practical for us to practice. But, however, for your benefit purpose, what I will do now, for your benefit purpose, I am telling one thing. I want you to get maximum benefit. For your benefit purpose, this question number 4, question number 3, question number 2, question number 2, question number 1. Around 5 questions. How to approach? I will share you the video in the. Well, yes, I will share you the video in the our Telegram group, so that you will get more understanding. Because since I am having a severe throat pain, if I discuss this again, it will getting more increase. We have another session tomorrow also for intermediate. So what I want to tell you that, we have discussed the entire concept of forex. With that, you can able to approach. If you have any doubt, while approaching, I will share you the video also for you. For this basic problem, we cannot share all the video, because all the video in the revision class we cannot share. There is some protocol is there. You can understand. Okay. So I will share you basic how to approach the problem. If you want that, if you require, I will share you. But these concepts, they are not even required any video. They are given two rate. Your exchange rate is what we have to do. We are finding the exchange rate. We are finding the exchange rate. We are having the exchange rate to 250. 25th, what is the exchange rate? 13th, what is the exchange rate? We are finding the difference. That will be the loss. That is all. That is over. So this was easy question only. From the understanding, you have to approach. So what we will do now? Now we will go for a 10 minutes break. We will go for a 10 minutes break. Now, very, very important, please be joined online. Don't go for break. See, once we go for a break, after the break, I am going to announce you strategies how to call. Since it is a revision class, I am telling 70 plus in SFM. This very important area we are going to discuss after the break. If regular class, I will tell 80 plus. Jivantika is asking material for forex. I will share you material for forex. See, my dear friends, yesterday Rahul also asked. See, morning 3 hours class, evening 3 hours class, then office work, and we are preparing test for our students. See, since your institute doesn't release the mock test paper, for Bharadwaj students, we are preparing online test papers. So we are in the background of that work. Office work, September month, October month, full of work. So full of throat pain, continuous class workload. So we are not finding the time to make it you the material. That is what I will share, because by the time I finish the class, there will be a lot of question in the WhatsApp and other missed calls that we have to call back and take it. So hope all of you are understand. So 6 hours in a day live itself, we will get exposed. again going for work. Hope you can able to understand. So what I am telling is, I will share you the material mostly by today. Suppose if I am getting delayed, please remind me. Please remind me, I will help you. You can remind me, okay. Now, we will go after the break. Strategy how to score 70 plus in SFM. Now we'll go for break. We'll start by 8-5. Okay. We'll start by 8-5. Come on fast. So let us start, my dears. Okay, so let us start. So first of all, I am telling you, Forex, we have given conceptual class only. You have to practice the problem. In the day one of our SFM, I was telling to all of you that all the area we have to practice. You have to practice as many problems, then you can score maximum mark. In your SFM, ICMA material, if you go through, lot of theory questions are there. Theory areas are there. That and all not relevant. This will be most of problem-oriented paper. This will be most of problem-oriented paper. So you have to practice, whether it is offline, whether it is online. They will go off more of problem-oriented. So now, first we are going to approach how the new pattern of first we are going to approach how the new pattern of question. Hope all of you already gone through most of the friends. But anyway, discuss how this new pattern of question. Hope all of you are ready. Can anyone share your registration number in the chat box? I have to enter the registration number. So can anyone give your registration number, my dears? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, I got the registration number. Now, mostly see, if you look here, I am not at all open the SFM now. But how we were taken the class, the same way only question will come. The same way only question will come. We have discussed it in detail about options, futures, portfolio management. These three chapters we discussed in detail. Forex we discussed how to approve. Now mutual fund we are not discussed there. Investment decision also we discussed. Now let's see. I told you in the first session also 40 mark they are coming MCQ. See they have classified into. See how your exam pattern, that pattern you have to learn. First is A, section A. Section A, if you look 1 year, you have 20 marks. This entire 20 mark MCQ. This entire 20 mark MCQ only. See here the first question come from Forex, capital market lane. See we have discussed only problem part only. But this concept we have discussed in the theory. So what all we have discussed in the problem part, that understanding enough used to require for solving the problem. That is a speciality, my dears. That understanding is enough. I will repeat once again. See, which of the following in context of $3 exchange rate with a RA denominating interest rate in India, RU denominating interest rate in India? Rupee will be a forward discount interest rate. See, just now only I told I have not opened it. Just now only just one example here. Forward. See here, when we kept 8% and 10%, when we kept 8% and 10% gold, 60 was the rate we got, we got somewhere around 58. When we convert into 5%, go above. That means when your foreign rate is more, foreign exchange rate is low, your home currency rate is more, it is the foreign currency is appreciating. Whereas your foreign currency is more, your Indian currency was low, it was depreciating. So that question only they are. We will forward if we that. Next is capital market lane. Last class we have discussed CML formula. We have known what is CML, we have told fully diversified. We told CML is a case that is fully diversified. When so this you go here, told what all the meaning of systematic risk. We have told it systematic risk. Interest rate risk, market risk. So they were telling everything. So the answer is here. See, actually, it is not a systematic. So actually, this answer is wrong. Interest rate, purchasing power, market risk, all are systematic risk. Actually, the answer is business. Your suggested answer, there is a wrong. Answer is business risk only. This also we have discussed. Here onwards coming problem. These problems are nothing but I have given you a problem to practice. I have given problem you to practice. These problems only coming. And for your benefit, I will share you one more bundle of answers. I will share you one more bundle of answers. If you are a Bharadwaj students already this MCQ, see there is an MCQ bundle. This also I will share you. Around 40 questions are there. This I have added in our regular class material. This MCQ also you have to practice. This is a topic based MCQ. You have to practice. See, look here. See this question only that is, which is not a systematic. This question only you are. This book I really from here only all the questions. This book I really here. This book I released December 20. Then there is no exam. I am not any updation. But this cover 420 sums including past 18 exam. Now this December 20 I released. Was wrong. The same question. Everything, not only from here beyond nothing will come. Beyond nothing will come because we are researching all the extent. We are researching all. Yes, this following is not a systematic. Only we have found here. Look. One second. See, which is not a below a systematic. Already I told answer is wrong here, so it came from here only. Like that old. Now problem question. These are all which is there. Now this is also theoretical question only, but in the revision we have learned because problem purpose we are discussing everything conceptually. They are asking SML, CML. SML we have discussed, character gain we have discussed, CML we have discussed, CMPM, those related questions. So answers and all here there. So I don't want to repeat. Again problem. Again this is most liquid theory. So here coming again problem. This theory and all you can able to understand from the concept. See, we have discussed today inflation, purchase power, reality and all. Your inflation is beta risk, question market return. What will be the real rate of it? What will be the real? See, we have discussed the formula. The real rate formula is what? This is your real rate formula. This is your real rate formula. Nominal rate, real rate, inflation. So here they have given your rate of beta risk, market return. What will be the real rate of it? You can approach. That's what we discuss the same way. And I told we are not compromised on option. Everything we have discussed. Time value. We have discussed yesterday evening only. Time value of option. Now here they are asking again what is a torque? N can be purchased. Quote only, indirect quote, cross multiple fund. So my dear friends, what I want to tell you, can practice all these. I think your ICMA also releasing the MCQs. Your ICMA is also releasing MCQs. Your ICMA also releasing MCQs. See here, final if you go through, SFM will be there. This also you can go. This is also enough. See here, what I compiled here is all the previous year. That also they have compiled here. You can look it here. For your benefit, I will give in the chat box. I am giving this link in the chat box. This is a MCQ link, my dear friends. Here you will get 30 to 40 marks for your exam. Here you will get 30 to 40 marks for your exam. The MCQ pattern released by ICMA. As I told in our material, all are from previous year bunch only. They have taken, we have taken. They will have some error, we don't have that. That is the only difference. Now again filling the blanks question. Look again. You are very lucky. I am announcing today, no one will fail in SFM here. Because 40 marks, properly follow the method we are discussing, you will get 40 out of 40. All the questions are there in the material only, my dears. Beyond that, no question is coming. 40 out of 40 you can score very easy. All are problem. All are problem pattern. All are problem. This only we were doing last 4 days. See, all are problem questions. All are last 2-3 questions is no problem. 1 or 2 here also very. All are problem. So some friends sometimes, because your SFM book is very big, so you may feel that you have to do the entire theory. No, conceptual understanding you require, plus you have to practice, practice, practice. No compromise practice. You can score max. No compromise on practice. You can score maximum mark. So this is how section A and section B. Hope now you are clear. We were discussing the exam pattern. So 20 mark and another 20 mark. Fill in the blank section B. So I told you how to approach this. I told you how to approach these two. Now look here. Next is section C. You don't want to write section C. You have to write 4 out of 6. Section C, you have to rate 4 out of 6. That means you have choice. So what this question? All are we discussed question only. Last class we told decision tree problem. NPV we have discussed decision tree. I told decision tree drawing here, but value. This question is decision tree. Same in our class. The same question I have shared you in the material. Same. Coming next day. This mutual fund we are not done in the class. Mutual fund basic question. First, the revision question we are not. Now this again. Swap. Yesterday only we discussed the swap. Look here. Said right. You have your thing right. How to find out gain? Difference in this side. 6 and 4.5. You will get 1.5. Plus 5 and 0.5. You will get 0.5. So difference. Gain or swap will be 1%. So this we have already discussed in the class. Same answer it will come. Now, this is your capital rating problem. In the class we have not discussed, but in the material was there. That is the question of what? Capital rationing. Your ICMA study material question. Capital rationing. The same ditto we did yesterday. You remember, I hope so. 3,700, you found with 3,600. What will be the price you have to pay? The same question, they were giving the cost additionally. Same way. So what I am telling you, you have to practice. Questions are not very easy. Theoretical minimum. Ditto question we did yesterday. This ditto question we did yesterday. What is the stock price? What is the strike price? 10% maturity. We discussed the formula. Hope all of you are remember. Yes or no? The same question we did yesterday. Hope all of you remember. Yes or no? Please reply. Yes. The same question. They are asking arbitrage also. They are asking arbitrage process. Asking what is the loss 102. We discussed yesterday gain and all. So they have discussed again. Now, next question you have theory. So theory you have choice. So already here 4, 6. So in this 6 question, 5 question will be problem. 1 question will be theory. 5 question will be problem. 1 question will be theory. In this 1 question theory, again you will have choice. What was the choice? You have to rate 4 out of 5. That means even if you don't go through the theory concept, but you have to know conceptual idea. Theory, lot of other theory are there. If you go for chapter, lot of chapters are full of theory. But if you don't go for that theory, you can answer all the question. It's 20 mark, 20 mark not coming. Here you have to answer only for 5 questions are problem. Even if you go for this, you have easy question only. They're asking what is in my capital budgeting, what is in my EA, what is my foreign currency convertible bond. Open question only they're asking ADR, GDR, etc. After that, we are moving into last section, none other than section D. This is newly brought by IC. This is newly brought by CMA. So what is this section D? This is essay model question for 10 mark. 10 into 2, you have to go for 2 mark. See, they have given what the portfolio B, portfolio management, portfolio how to manage the risk and all. They were asking. This I told in the last class, you have to approach portfolio class. We did this question. I told you how to practice. They were asking in this specialty is what we know. One question they will test it. Most of the concept of in that chapter. If it is a portfolio question, they may ask most of the concept of portfolio. Sometimes they will ask concept of mutual fund also. A study model question. Here they are asking a forex fund. No, there is a replacement, capital budgeting replacement question. There is it over. So my dears, so as I was telling how to get 70 plus, this 40 no compromise. 40 no compromise. If you approach the way we discussed, you will get minimum 30. I'm not telling you will get 40. You will get definitely 40 out of 40, but minimum you will get 30. No one can reduce your mark. Why last time online exam more pass percentage? Because MCQ, if your answer is correct, no one can reduce your mark. If written exam, they can reduce your mark. Online exam, they cannot reduce your mark last attempt. So if you 40, entire 40 is correct, you have to give 40 mark. So now you will get what? 30 mark minimum. I'm telling, if you are already got regular class properly everything, then you will get 40 out of 40. But somehow I will tell minimum 30. Now you have your 4 question of 10 mark. Apply all the problem. Nothing will be said. You will get minimum 30. I am telling you will get 60 mark pakka, but you get minimum 30 because all the problem are saying 60. Case study you have 20 mark. You get at least 10. 70 mark is pakka for 70 mark is pakka. I am telling you open. There is nothing else. The open challenge you can score. If you are already attended our regular class, 40 and then you can score. This 40 you can score. Case study, I am telling only 10. Because case study you cannot predict. Study material question very less chance to come. They will ask from CMA, US or SFM. I am thinking whether they will continue the case study or not. 10 mark, you can score 90 mark minimum. You can score 90 mark. That means 70 or 90, whatever it is, you can get 60 plus pakka because the SFM is a scoring paper. But for that, what you have to practice. You have to, you have to. If you are not practicing, you have to practice more. If I do more practice, no use. We are doing practice every batch, every year we are doing practice. I am getting experienced. No, we want you to practice. You have to practice more rather than just going for that. You should have each chapter, what are the important concept, what is the form, everything you can give small page. So whenever you travel, you can revise it. Yes, this is the concept. So revise it. You have to. So what I want to tell you that if you approach this way, you can solve 70% of form imam. Now I have told you already in the last class. I will share you Black Scholes model video. Though this Black Scholes is not coming so far for 2016 level, but I will share you. I am telling this is not an important topic. Valuation only is not an important topic. So far there is no previous. But in your study material, they updated this area. That's what we are discussing. The Black Scholes model. Black Scholes model, I will share you the video. Yesterday I couldn't be able to share, so today I will share you the video for tomorrow. Today or tomorrow I will share the video. The second thing, I will share you the material. What all the problem it does, I will share you the material. Material in the sense it is portfolio management, we are not sharing the material, and investment decision. These two areas, we will share the material in the group. We will share the material in the group. Forex, I have not taken anything. Forwards, if you want, I will share you some 10 questions. You can practice that. I will share you 10 questions. You can practice that. Mostly from there only questions come. You have to practice that. Mostly there are only questions come. Then I will share you additional. I will share you additional MCQ for your benefit purpose. This MCQ is not required. This MCQ you will get it from the MCQ I told you already. Here it is. So here you can go to around 34 page all the MCQ are there. See, both are almost same only. Here it is there. I have given already the link in the chat box. This MCQ is enough. This MCQ is enough. So this share you my dear. Suppose if I miss anything, you can remind me personally. If I miss anything to share, you can remind me. So in this last 4 days, though it is a revision class, we were tried to cover maximum areas. We were tried to cover maximum area. In this, therefore, lot of friends are telling, sir, voice is low, voice is low. Actually, this is not system problem. Our voice itself is low because of continuous revision. That's what, though we have tomorrow reserved day, I kept it is reserved day because if I take tomorrow also class, next session of day after tomorrow, I don't have any voice. That's what we went little fast this revision. That's what we went little fast this revision. But we were going through everything. I have told you the concept how to approach the each area. There is some limitation in the revision session because some friends are coming without studying. So I have to go little slow some point. If all of you are coming with studying, you can directly practice the problem. But mostly CMA students, they will be working people, so they will be doing some other jobs also. So they may not 100% concentrate on their studies. So definitely that gap will be there in studies. That is the reason we are not covered with mutual fund and leasing area. Mutual fund, see the MTP, they have asked for only 10 or 12 mark mutual fund only. Below 10 mark only the mutual fund. So the mutual fund, though that much more, not much weightage, but you have to learn very well. Mutual fund, since it is a very, very easy area, we are not discussing the revision center or time management. Because of that, we are able to get more time for options and futures. So options are very, very important. So we got more weightage. So hope all of you are clear. Happy to meet you all virtually. With this, we are winding up our session. With this, our SFM grand revision also completed. So meet you all. Hope meet you all as a CMA qualified students. We will meet you for our cost audit also. If you are doing both groups, we will meet for cost audit also. I have one more revision for cost audit. So meet you all. happy to meet you all virtually. Thank you all. God bless you. We wish you all of you can score this attempt with a flying colors. All of you can score this with a flying colors. Definitely all. Thank you all. Thank you. Take care. God bless you, my dears. Bye, bye, bye. Any doubt, if you are specifically, you can tell in the chat box. Any doubt specifically, you can tell in the chat box. Thank you all. Thank you for all your wishes. If any doubt you have specifically, you can ask. Thank you. Thank you. So thank you all. Thank you. So very, very happy to meet you all virtually. So take care. Please study well. Okay. God